Every Rush song.
Hello and welcome to Every Rush Song. What is your favorite Rush album? Rank them for us. Tell us in the comments. What?
I thought you were talking to me.
Jay, from what I understand, you've been hard at work this past year and a half, carefully listening to all of the Rush albums and re-ranking them. Is that true?
Yes, I did an initial rank on another podcast that we just so happen to host called Beer Thursday. Comes out every Thursday.
Thursday theme song.
Ding. That's the one. So I thought, since we've been doing this little Every Rush Song podcast project, I thought, you know what? Well, actually, Shane thought, you know what, Jay, this is a good time for you to re-rank based upon where you are now and how you feel about the Rush albums. Because some things have indeed changed.
Which has been my plan all along. There were some things I wanted to change your mind about. There's some things I want to change Tim's mind about. We'll get there.
Yeah. All right. I don't subscribe to that.
Yeah.
Changes aren't permanent, but changes crap.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless your name is Tim, then solid.
Solid as a rock.
Like
All right.
a rock.
Well, I have a list. I'll go back at the end and compare how you rank them before to how you rank them now. You can just go down the list from number 19 up to your favorite,
that's my plan.
and Tim will tell us why you're wrong all along the way.
Number 2 through 19, everyone but moving pictures.
Oh,
No,
you've
just
learned
kidding.
so much. I'm so pleased. Very well. All right.
Oh.
Well, you can follow us at
No.
Yes.
Number
Yes.
19, because there has to be one,
There has to be one.
Fly By Night.
Wrong.
Fly By Night, Jay, number 19. Jay's least favorite. And yeah, I agree. Kind of something has to be 19.
Yeah.
It's a shame that you're
And
wrong.
because of that, something also has to be 18.
It's how the rules go.
And number 18 is Caress of Steel.
Wrong.
Number 17.
I might note that Caress of Steel was number 18 last time.
Was it really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. But I'm going to change that.
Number 17. Hold On to Your Damn Fire.
Oh,
Wrong.
really? Hold Your Fire,
Yeah.
number 17.
That's right. Right
Now-
now, it could change.
Tim,
A year down
Hold
the
Your
line.
Fire, the third worst Rush album in Jay's opinion.
I would say it's the 17th least best Rush album.
I look, as far as I'm concerned, Jay's out of the competition. He's got the first 30 wrong. Why are we continuing to let him play this game? He's
Because
wrong.
Because everybody's
you're
going to get a
never,
trophy.
ever in a
Tim.
billion years going to agree with either one of us in our rankings.
But you're wrong.
Are you though?
No, you
Tim.
started off good, but then you decided to play for real and you've been wrong.
Plus, Tim, in this theater, in this arena, everybody gets a trophy except for Jay.
and
you.
Shane.
I'm pretty much getting all the trophies. So sorry, suck it.
Number 16.
Number s-
Because there has to be a number 16. Presto.
Esto, interesting.
Presto. Number 15. Because there has to be a number 15.
Number 15.
Race Under Pressure.
Oh no, Jay, you've just ruined
Tim's
everything.
crying. Is Tim crying? Looks like he's crying. Number 14. Permanent Waves.
Well, okay. All
on.
right.
You know what?
He's joking with us.
We're
This
calling
isn't
this
real.
All right. Okay. We can do the real one now.
Number 14. Permanent Waves.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say just did.
Number 13,
Wow.
Signals.
Oh,
Oh, I'm trying to be
Number
as
12,
dramatic as Tim.
Roll the Damn Bones.
well, wait a second. Still, you've got Roll the Bones
I have my
listed
reasons.
higher than Signals and Permanent Waves.
Sure
Are
do.
you high?
Nope,
Okay,
those are my preferences.
Maybe
All right.
that's the issue.
so tell me, all right, tell me this, Jay. Roll the Bones high. Okay, higher than Signals.
Yeah.
What?
Just one, just barely.
What?
It
What?
was really a crapshoot.
So it's like right here, right? Okay. Now what on
But
Roll the
sitting
Bones
solidly
pushed it over
in
the
le-
edge?
as number
What?
11. Solid number 11.
Uh,
This one is going to push Tim over the edge. Rush. The first album.
Interesting. You know what?
I'm standing here beside myself.
What? All right, but I have to. What pushed Roll the Bones over the right? What's the little nudge above Signals? What when you were listening went, okay, yeah, Roll the Bones,
My opinion at that time.
yeah. Oh,
Wait. We're going to take the
just what I
opinion of a guy
I looked at
that
that,
not
like-
too long ago was going, I
looked
think
at
that
it
should be on the list.
I looked at
mean,
it
they
the
even have
over-
Neil Peart.
hey,
I looked at it the
Jay,
overall
Tim.
songs that I liked.
Okay,
The,
okay.
which had the most songs I liked, basically. Or maybe as a piece. Maybe it's just as a work of art as a whole. Or the ass as a whole. You don't know. I don't know.
Yes, on the whole,
Where do you rank?
Preparation H is good.
Well, Tim's about to explode because number
I
10
know. Let's continue exploding, Tim.
is Vapor Trails.
All right, you know what?
I don't even know you anymore.
I ranked it a lot
know what?
lower
Hey.
last time.
Hey, top 10, Tim. Top 10.
Mhm.
Okay,
Vapor
great,
Trails is his top 10.
great.
Number 9.
Number
Jay,
9.
if it makes you feel any better, Jay, it's
Uh-huh.
lower. I'd rank it lower. Shh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Number 9, The Snake and the Arrows.
Yeah.
Snake and Arrows.
That's
Number
interesting.
8, Test for Echo. Echo.
I'm writing
Number
these down.
7,
I can't believe how hard I'm writing these down.
I'm not going to roll my windows down manually. I'm going to use my power windows.
Oh, power windows.
Oh,
There.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Isn't it? This one was a tough one for me. This is a really tough call.
Not
And
using the electric can opener.
number 6. This is a tough one. Clockwork Angels. I had
Very
it. I
interesting.
would have gone a little higher with it, but I've been listening to an album called Counterparts lately. My
Oh.
new number 5,
Why have you been listening to Counterparts?
and I'm really digging it. Now these last 4 to me were pretty easy.
So what you're saying is, in our preparation H, in our preparation for our next album that we're covering, Counterparts, it's pushed it higher up above Clockwork Angels.
Yeah,
That's what you would have us believe.
yeah, that's
Okay.
what I would have you believe. And now my
Hang on. But in general,
generally,
General,
just trying to
Generally.
get
and
yeah.
general, till we need to work on that.
yeah, that's all right. We'll get it. We'll get in
Do
there.
I need to just wait for it?
Yeah,
Like, trying to-
Wait for it.
yeah. See that it has to
Dairy.
be. Well, we'll get
All
you
right.
there. We'll get
Okay.
you there. All right.
Yeah.
The top 4, in no particular order, except for it's in the exact order of the way I thought of it. In my top 4,
Right on.
number 4, A Farewell to Kings.
Hey, farewell to King.
Number
Let
3,
me just say, I'm a little surprised, but very impressed that Jay likes A Farewell to Kings so much. I don't know
I
why.
like it. I embrace the. I really like the older stuff better, as you can tell by my
Yeah.
top 5.
And when our first 10 episodes, when we were doing our favorites, 3 of our favorites were from A Farewell to Kings.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he really likes the old stuff, but the really kick-ass stuff he hates. Okay, yes,
Stop it.
this is a legit list. Continue.
So, all right.
Uh,
So the
Tim's
last, but
happy.
oh, wait a minute. The number three, not to be confused with number 4 or number 2.
Don't confuse them.
Number 3 is 2112.
Wow, that's pretty
I
high for 2112. If you
yeah,
ask
but it's
me.
that's
I'm just kidding.
a
I get,
classic.
just
Yeah.
trying to
Okay.
get
All
Tim
right. All right. Number 2,
a lot lower.
you're going to be surprised about this because I know this is your favorite album, Tim. But coming in at number 2 is just kidding. It's Hemispheres.
I was about to hit the delete button on the whole show on every channel.
Hemispheres, of course, and then of course, number 1, still number 1, will always be number 1.
Feedback.
Moving Pictures.
Oh, Moving Pictures. Oh yeah, I
Yes.
forgot about that one.
And that, my friend, is my new ranking of 19 through number 1. Top 9.
You want,
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You too, sir.
Okay.
Tim,
In 6 months,
thoughts?
we're going to do this again.
Okay.
6 months?
Yes.
6
In-
months. Okay. Okay.
In 6 months, we're going to ask Jay to re-rank the albums again.
In podcast years or
In 6 minutes?
set your watch? I'll set a timer.
Did you say
My-
can? Can?
It's 2 ends.
Can.
Man,
All
as
right.
in
I'm up for that. I like that
Okay.
idea.
Pietro.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Because it's gonna change. I
What?
promise you. It'll change.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. I'm just curious on
I don't
how some
know.
albums and what I think is because seems like all the albums that we have done on the podcast
Yeah.
have
Mhm.
gone up on the list. Maybe not by much, but they have gone. They were, and that's because number one, you actually had to listen to the album, and well, you know what I mean. You were doing a lot of listening, and
Well, yeah, but
you were
but-
doing research, so you're finding out more information that you never knew about a song or the backstory on that album, stuff like that.
Okay,
So,
Tim, humor me here.
yes,
I know
Me
you
too. Me
consider
too. Me
everything.
too.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
sorry.
too. I know you consider everything second to Moving Pictures.
right.
I would like you to give us your top, your ranking, a legitimate ranking.
That is a legitimate ranking.
No, no, that's a cop out. I want to say
Okay,
real
in
ranking.
the very first Summer Olympics, before Hitler took over, they ran the 400-meter race. Okay, and
Uh-huh.
there was a guy from Australia who was number one. He was
Australia.
raised in the bush. He very athletic guy, and he won the gold medal. Everybody
Mhm.
in that race was very good as well, just not as good as him. They all came in second place. It's the
Uh-huh.
only race ever known to mankind where there was one person with the gold and everybody else with the silver. And that's the way it was because that's the way we like it. And I'm never going to change for you. You can't make me. Don't you oppress me with you got to come up with a legit thing. I'm saying that's the way it is. Moving Pictures number 1, everything else number 2.
Okay.
Impressive steel.
So what's your number 3?
Yes.
Feedback or
Feedback.
all right. Well, this is very interesting. 6 months, you say, Tim. 6 months we do this again.
Yeah, I just like
Okay.
to know because
Interesting.
I guarantee you it's
maybe
going to change.
in 6 months' time, we've covered at least one more album, and let's see what changes from
Well,
there.
let's think about this. For me, this is educational because I'm learning
Yeah,
as we're going along. So I
Absolutely.
guarantee
welcome.
it's going to change.
Oh
We're
yeah,
not. We're
absolutely.
definitely not going to
Mm.
agree
Now,
on
this was
everything
about 2
because
years ago.
because I'm not allowed to put everything else in second place.
No,
No, no,
we
no.
have
You have no. Don't listen to Mr. Main Monkey Business. There, you can
that's
you
pronounced
can
Shane
do what
Monkey
you
Business,
want to
sir.
do. Okay, if you really honestly believe that one album is number one and the rest are in a close tie for second, it's okay.
Mm. Okay.
Just like if this was a every Judas Priest song podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Screaming for Vengeance is their best album, and everything else is number two. And that includes Turbo Lover,
And Painkiller.
Ooh,
is all number two.
Oh.
Yes.
wow.
That
They're
is a
all
damn good
tied for
album.
number two.
They're all good.
Yes. Yes.
They're all good.
Right.
Well, I will
But-
tell you this: I am
Yes.
probably one of the biggest Billy Joel fans on the planet.
Right.
And if I had to rank the Billy Joel albums, I would
Stormfront.
rank them, and Stormfront would not be at the top of the list. Neither would
But it
The
would
Bridge.
it would be
Can I
tied for number
guess?
two.
Can I guess?
Wow.
Glass Houses.
I
52nd Street.
I'd give it. It would be
Stranger.
a legitimate. That's a great one. It would be a legitimate ranking. I would have to rank them honestly, but
Not like Tim.
See,
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of that accusation right
now,
there.
well, like with Billy Joel, my favorite Billy Joel album is Glass Houses, and then it's and there's a couple that are like, yeah, these are definitely in my top, and then the rest are like, God, this is too hard to pick. So I might end up having the 3 or 4 top ones, and then the last one is all tied for fifth, or whatever, the last few, but probably not.
I think that's okay. Because, like, something had to be number 19. Like the one guy that ranked all the songs. Something had to be 169.
I couldn't
And-
do that.
He was wrong, mostly, but
Yeah.
still. Well, okay, interesting. Rush, the first album. First time Jay ranked it number 19. It moved up to number 11.
Nice. Good
Mission
for you, Rush.
accomplished, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Crest of Steel held its spot. Fly By Night dropped from 17 to 19. Presto held its spot. You were consistent with Presto, Jay.
Oh,
Vapor Trails jumped from 15 to 10.
nice. See,
You're welcome. I take
you
credit.
helped me, Tim. I mean, we spent
Clockwork
3 months on
Angels.
Vapor Trails, but Clockwork is
We're about to spend a long time on Counterparts too. It's a lot of songs.
Yeah, but this time we won't be so depressed.
that's true.
Especially when Double Agent has like 6 episodes just for that song. Because Jay, tell us about this. Clockwork Angels went from number 14 to number 6. I believe that might be the biggest jump in rankings. How do you
Interesting.
feel?
Well, I
Yeah.
went back and listened to it and just realized what a great album, and also what a great show that was when they came to town. And I was thinking about the orchestra, like the string section and all that. I'm like, that's a really great album.
He was thinking
And-
about the hot cello player.
I was thinking about the hot cello player. No,
He doesn't love a cellist.
yes.
13
yeah.
Snakes and Arrows went up to number 9.
Okay.
Well done. Number 12, Roll the Bones, stayed and it held its position.
Interesting.
Indeed. Grace Under Pressure went from 11 down to 15.
Wow.
Counterparts is number 10, went up to 5. I think he just realized how badass it is, Tim. It hit it.
It's a freaking great album, and I'll tell
Like,
you more
just-
later.
Oh, yes, you will. It's coming up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Signals went from number 9 down to 13.
Oh,
Which, by the way, we
don't
haven't
get that.
covered this yet, but Signals, Tim's second favorite Rush album.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was this was a surprise here. Hold Your Fire knocked out of its top 10, out of its number 8 spot down to number 17.
Man.
Mm. I'm gonna keep that in mind next time we're nominating which album to do 5th.
Yeah.
Test for Echo went from 7 to wherever it is.
Big.
What did you put it? 7 to 8, about the same.
Yeah.
Farewell to
Yeah.
Kings went up from 6 to
Yes.
4.
Yeah.
Power Windows dropped 2 spaces from 5 to 7.
All right.
Even after our coverage of it. That's interesting.
Very interesting.
Hemispheres number 4 before went up to number 2. Permanent Waves went from 3 down to 14. I'll also
Wow.
Tim.
That's quite the drop.
Yeah, that's sort
Yeah.
of like
I'm-
our baseball team right now. I'm just
Permanent Waves would be one of my top 2. And we haven't got into this yet, but Permanent Waves is Tim's second favorite Rush album.
I've heard that.
Yes.
Some yeah, I've
yes,
heard
it
about
is.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
2112 came in at number 2, went to number 3, about the same. Moving Pictures, probably because it's the greatest album ever recorded by anyone ever,
Yeah.
held its spot at number 1.
All right. Where was Hemispheres?
Who?
Hemispheres.
Oh, I believe it's Tim's second favorite.
No, where
album.
was where did I rank Hemispheres previously?
4, the first time
4.
on the Beer
Gee
Thursday
whiz.
show episode or
Oh.
round number 80.
Well,
and it
I
went up to number
remember-
2.
Yeah, because of your love of La Villa Strangiato.
That is my favorite Rush song. Everything else is in second place.
Wait, so
Oh.
Rivendell is your second favorite, right?
Everything else is
Oh.
in second place except for Rivendell.
Hey, you know what's interesting about that, Jay? According to my friend Tim, that's a legitimate ranking.
Yes.
He's wrong, but that's what.
No. There's degrees of second.
True.
Yeah.
It's just like the degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
6 degrees of Tim's second favorite Rush album. I dig it.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
Well, this has been exhilarating and quite thought provoking. Tim, what do you think?
Feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Feel like you are.
Now,
Yeah.
now you feel like you're taking crazy
Yeah.
pills. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, you know what? That's what we think. It doesn't really matter. What we want to know is what you think. Tell us in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube. Email us 2112 at everyrushsong.com. Find us on the soch at Every Rush Song. Tim, take us home.
Thank you very kindly, Grand Rapids. Good